after the show. No, 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 no. You wanna, yeah, you wanna. No, 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 no. She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking.
Thanks for joining us here at 2K Sports for today's game. Here we go. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Taking a look at New Orleans.
And they're attempting their second win in this series. They found favorable matchups the first time around. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
It's a matchup that suits them, and if they win this one, they're going to have a big mental edge the next two times they see each other.
Now here's Murray. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Fleet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
Jordan with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Oh, big finish!
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Now here's Murray. Now Jordan. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Here's Durant. Going inside. Up and in on the layup.
That's easy money for Durant. Just too long, too skilled.
And so Murray will bring it up for New Orleans. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And Houston has possession, following the score by New Orleans.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. The kick to Durant. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Murray. With the drive. That one falls.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and Coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter, plus I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Jordan. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lively. Back to Jordan. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here's Russell. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3. Now that makes it a tie ball game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The drive by Murray. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Murray with the ridiculous handle and quickness. He is so aggressive with that move.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. 59 seconds left in the opening quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Russell. No made baskets yet. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. Durant. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Jordan with it. Durant covering. Jordan misses.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Murray looking around. Over to the wing. Anunoby for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. And there's the drive. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Jordan with it. Driving in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Oh, Robinson with a block. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Here's Jordan. 7 points in the game. Shoots it from the corner. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Jordan's got 9.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Here's Jordan. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. To the paint. Şengün with a steal. In transition, here they come. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jordan misses. The Rockets lead by 3. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Outside Hart. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. And Houston has possession. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Now here's Jordan. 9 points in the game. To the middle. Clock at 4. Robinson. And the Pelicans miss again. And the Rockets with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. .125 left in the second quarter. Pelicans trail by 9. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half of basketball. Spins. Pass to Robinson. Eason comes with a double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. The shot by Misi, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. On the wing, Murray. 6 points for him. Pass to Misi. To win the drought. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty. And it's Bird missing. Oh, deflected. The shot from 20 feet out. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
That'll do it for the first half. The Rockets on top, up by 11. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Left side Murray. From deep, Jordan. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Jordan. Excellent D there from Capella.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Durant way outside. They get it back. Here's Bird. The layup off target.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Now Lively. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Houston leading by 8. Out to Thompson. For 3, Durant. Lively grabs the miss. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Nice shot by Durant.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you guys.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Jones sets a screen. From deep, Jordan. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up to the Rockets. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And Houston making a change here. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Bird. Hits the trifecta. Bird's got 6 points.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And the basket by Queen.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Thompson outside. Picked it. Here's the break. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Queen. Stay outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Robinson. Up and over Smith. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Pass to Durant. The three. And Bey pulls it down.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Houston leading by 10. Now Thompson to the inside. Here's Bird. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Queen. And he slams it in one-handed.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
It's hauled in by Robinson. Down low. Here's Hart. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Hart's got his first points of the night.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
And so it's Houston up by a help.
40. The Pelicans, 32.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said, "It doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Jordan with the bucket.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And the shot goes.
Staying cool inside. Russell doesn't want to waste a point-blank look like that.
Pelicans trail up by 9. Pass to Jordan. To the middle. Here's Lively. Sinks that one from the post.
The assist.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
And the bucket is good. And the Rockets lead by 9.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
From deep, Jordan. The Rockets pull it in. To the paint. Houston working the ball around. To the wing, right side. Thompson outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball.
In for your Rockets.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Jordan. There's the double with Thompson. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
To the inside. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Let me tell you a little secret. I had to guard KD, and it's not easy, folks. Not easy at all.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Jordan goes in. Now Lively. Stolen by Capella. Oh, missed on the tray. Pelicans trail by 12. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Nice! That one's good!
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
For three. The free ball is down!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now Jordan. Clock at 6. Takes a three. Capella pulls it down.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
The Rockets on offense. They're on a 14-5 run.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Rockets.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Kevin Durant.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Houston foul. Josh Okogie. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans.
That free throw no good.
Jordan. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Thompson with a steal. Now Durant. Stolen by Anunoby. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Stolen by Van Vliet. Durant with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. From deep. Anunoby there for the rebound.
Michael Jordan.
Thompson goes in. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up.
No more, don't want it. Get my own. I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. I lick the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls. Scrape the balls. See way too many ones. I'm about to throw some honeys. And that whole life that you run from, baby girl, keep running. To me, I got my anchor out. I'm locked in your city. You know you're my baby now. You're special to me. About your time, about your diamonds, you can keep the receipt. I got you down, I got you loose. I guess you owe it to me. Need you down and now. Find your spot. She don't wanna, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. I lick the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls.
joined by... Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Here we go. So Dallas will get the first possession. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, that's as easy as it gets for Davis. The defense can't let him get established positioning inside.
And here's Jordan. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Here's Murray after the basket by Dallas. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Irving. Inside. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's the break. Here's Jordan. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, one of the great things about Anunoby is he can take on so many roles. If he needs to facilitate, he can do that. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. To the paint. Pass to Jordan. Back to Lively. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard. And coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. And in the draft lottery, the Pelicans falling 4 spots, Tim. The 3rd worst record last season, but earning the number 7 pick.
Well, B.A., they have had a streak of bad luck when you really think about it. They're looking to rise above those setbacks and finally deliver on their potential.
To the middle. And they're running. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
The 3 keeps it alive. Lively. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And it's 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
And here's New Orleans now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Jordan with the bucket. Dallas leading by 6. Now here's Payton. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jordan. Knocked loose. .54 seconds left in the first. And that one's good. Flag. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
They really rely on Murray as a shot creator. He makes a conscious effort to keep everyone involved.
Tries again. Davis can't hit.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Lively. Davis on the double team. Just 5 on the clock. Jordan misses.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And so it... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute it.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Jordan. Robinson on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Robinson. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Back to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Down low. The layup misses.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Here's Irving. Good work defensively by Robinson. Pelicans trail by 8. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Graham. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Here's Messi. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Payton to the inside. Finney-Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Yves Missi. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defenses one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that.
It's 5 guys on a string.
Picked by Messi. Here's Jordan. Inside. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 5. Outside, Finney-Smith. Irving for 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That is just automatic. Irving is into his motion the second he has the basketball.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Dallas with possession. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Gafford missing. Pelicans trail by 8. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at it. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you.
Winning cures all. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Harper. Oh, Robinson with a block. And Gafford with the block. Pass to Jordan. Back to Bay. It's stolen by Poole.
And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player, and I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. 9-point game. It's the second game of 3 on the road. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Harper. And he drives in. It's tipped. And here's Murray. From behind the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Harper. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And as slippery as he is, the defense has to play Harper tight. It gets him an and one here.
And Tim, last May, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
On defense, Dallas. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray from outside.
His struggles continue here in the second period. He simply can't get anything to fall.
Outside Davis. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Outside Murray. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pelicans trail by 11. To the wing on the left. Screen by Lively. 5 on the clock. Murray is doubled. Back to Lively. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Mavericks lead by 11. Outside Irving. Davis, a screen. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Screen by Lively. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Murray. No points so far. Down low. Davis on the double team. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Right side Davis. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Murray. Back to Anunoby. Outside Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Davis. Murray, no good. And stolen by Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. To the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 14 points.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And the dunk by Gafford.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Guys, back to you.
They're happy to have him. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Queen. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Can't connect from short range. You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And here are the Pelicans now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. With the crossover, and he sinks the layup.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Here's Harper. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Jordan, 14 points for him. Pass to Lively. It's Hart on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Now Jordan. Lively controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Davis. Anthony Davis packs it down.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at cap.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Poole. Still no points. Off the mark there with a 3. And now New Orleans on the break. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. That's tipped. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. He's all alone.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Dallas on top, leading by 10. After a quick break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Dallas leading by 11. On the wing, Irving. Davis a screen. From the high post. Lively grabs a miss.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Man, this is the kind of pressure Flag puts on defenses. He knows how to get them to foul him.
And you look at the fit with Cooper Flag and the Mavericks, Tim. Man, what stands out here?
I think the first thing for me is just his competitive edge. He is ready to make an immediate impact because of his toughness. Eventually, his aggressiveness as a scorer will catch up to that.
And we forget, he's still a teenager.
Yeah, but he certainly is made for this stage.
Pelicans trail by 12. Jordan with it. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a missed layup. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Now here's Jordan. Cleared away by Davis. Irving. Jacks up a three. The triple drop.
Yeah, Kyrie is a great shooter, just under 40% from deep for his career.
Robinson outside. Now Anunoby. Davis on the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. On the wing, Irving. Rises up. Murray pulls it down.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Unloads. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Here's Flag. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first one falls. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Irving! And again, it's Dallas.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Jordan misses. And Dallas with possession. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Irving. And again, it's Dallas.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
And a big finish by Robinson. so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
AOX9.
It's off. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Tooski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth.
Windows 5% tinted, can't even see it's me. I done missed a couple plays, my on D&D.